Hi and welcome to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got for you this time? Well, this is something I've been really excited about since I first heard that they were going to come up with a modern day version of the ZX Spectrum. So those of you that watch this channel will know I'm really into my nostalgia. So this is a really brilliant moment for me because I have in my hands the new Retro Computers Limited, the Spectrum. So this is going to be the first of two videos I'm going to upload today. The first is going to be the unboxing, which I can't wait for. And the second, I'm going to actually do a bit of plug and play and we'll see how it goes. So, let's take a look. So here we have it. Let's get unwrapping, shall we? Find out how to unpack it all in a very noisy way. And here it is, the first look. Well, actually, it's the second look for me because I first saw this at the premiere of the Rubber Keyboard film that was being shown in London. And that's where I met Darren and Stuart, and they let me hold one of these for the first time. So I was well chuffed at that. But here we go. I see that some people have already received theirs a few days in advance, so they're the lucky ones. And there's probably going to be hundreds of these unboxing videos, but this is it. Looks very nice. Let's see how we unwrap it. So cut that and open it carefully-ish. Oh, come on. It's going to be a very slow unboxing. So nice visual there of the actual keyboard. You'll see it obviously says the Spectrum rather than Sinclair. And inside we've got the rubber keyboard itself. There we go. So nice handy dust cover, I guess. And this is it. And I can't tell you, this is amazing. I mean, it really does take me right back to 1980, was it 84? I can't remember now, or 83 I think I got mine. And that first ZX Spectrum that I had, I used to have a ZX81 before that, which was dreadful to use, but this was sort of seen as state of the art, and they really have got the rubber keyboards. Well, in my mind, I think it feels exactly the same as it did when I first got mine. I'm sure there'll be some connoisseur out there that says it's slightly different, but this feels absolutely the same. We used to call it dead flesh keys on these. I upgraded mine to the actual proper, was it the Spectrum Plus, which had the sort of proper plastic keyboard, and you actually had to sort of take all this to pieces and then put all the innards into this other keyboard, and you then got a fairly decent computer then to actually type on. So on the back you've got all the various sort of bits and pieces you'd expect. So there's a home button, which I think we use for some of the sort of pausing and resetting of games. We've got the power button, which of course the Spectrum didn't have. There's obviously the power connector there, HDMI and USB ports. And I presume that's a hole for the speaker to beep at me, I don't know. But this is absolutely amazing. I can't tell you what a great job Retro Computers have done in terms of recreating this original computer. It looks absolutely amazing, really does. Anyway, let's have a look at what else we get. So we get an introduction. So setting up your computer, games carousel and important information. And then you've got full instructions by scanning this QR code. So I did see that actually posted on their Facebook page the other day. Then we get the Crash magazine. So this is a special edition that's been made for this particular launch. And I must admit, I have enjoyed actually going back to Crash. I got the very first Crash even before it was available in the shops. So I got the pilot edition when that first came out, and then collected them from then on. But I've only recently come back to the Spectrum again, actually when I bought the Spectrum Next. So I've always got this sort of plans that I'm going to go back to programming again. I never really did much programming. It was mainly games playing for me, but these were some of the classic games I always remember. So Avalon was brilliant. That was one of the few games I completed. Jack the Nipper, Star Strike 2. I like that one. Always reminded me of the actual arcade. Exolon. So basically it looks just like a summary of all the games that are in the actual computer, the 48 that come with it. The Hobbit. That was an amazing game as well. I always got stuck in the prison, and Thorin was never very helpful. Trash Man, again a nice game. This one, Montague Road, which coincidentally was the name of the road that I lived on as a kid, so that always had special meaning. And then it looks like we've got some memories of people that were involved in the Spectrum. Penetrator, which was a great scramble clone. Night Law. Fairlight I loved as well. Movie, these sort of isometric type games were great fun, weren't they? Great Escape, which I never got, and then Where Time Stood Still. I never got that one. I think that was a 128K one from recollection, but there we go. So that's the inside of there. What else have we got in here? This looks to me like it's going to be the power cables. Oh, HDMI. No, that's the HDMI. That's the power cable, is it? Yes. USB on the end of that. So I guess in summary, what I really love is the fact that this Spectrum feels exactly like the original. You know, subtle differences I know with some of their branding on it, but how brilliant that we've now got a computer that you can plug and play. We've got the HDMIs, so I can not have to faff around with all the other sort of cables, so I can get a decent quality picture on my monitor and yeah, get playing with it. So looking forward to that. They've got some other nice touches as well. I love the fact that even the introduction booklet looks very similar in style to the actual ZX Spectrum basic programming book. I mean, I know it is different, but it's the same sort of color palette-ish. So there we have it. That's the unboxing. So really can't wait to actually plug this in and play. So stay tuned, click on the link that's following, and you can watch the next episode.